Pharaoh, 8:05 to 9 p.m. every Thursday on Village Connection Radio. Arriba!
Magnificent Mike? Really? Wow, you're gonna have to work a lot harder than that to impress the goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss. Sorry, Mike.
All right, welcome to another episode of Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monte and the Pharaoh. Seen every Thursday here at Village Connection Radio in Rockstar Studios. At the board is the host of Miller and the Rockstar and the In Crowd, and also our station manager and executive producer, Mr. Stephen Miller. Stephen, how are you?
Monty, I am wonderful. Pharaoh, I am wonderful.
Hello,
how are you,
yeah.
gentlemen, tonight?
Good.
Fantastic. To my right is another in the star of the show, Mr. Jimmy Pharaoh, wrestling expert. Jimmy.
Hello, everybody out there in TV land. Another week.
Another week
Yep.
in the books.
What do you got for us, big guy?
So real quick, how was your week? What'd you do? I really haven't talked to you all week. What was the flavor of the day?
On my end, very interesting week. Some music prospects popping up out of nowhere. Possibly getting involved in Steve, don't throw anything at me, but we're actually considering doing some cover band stuff. Doing some covers.
Oh, I wouldn't get mad at you
So
for doing anything.
any new fans?
Well, I know we're both original guys in general, and I do put originals first, but there's some talk about doing some cover stuff with some very good musicians, so we'll see what happens with that.
Well, for any new fans that are out there, can you probably give them a little bit of your background?
Oh, well, I was in a bunch of original bands, actually a couple of, local things back in the day during the 90s when rock was still, really going pretty good. Seattle scene and yada, yada, yada. Electric Sunset and War Dance, both were rock bands of different types, but both did really well. And this is actually a spin-off. This cover situation is somebody from War Dance who actually knows Jim Savali. It's a small world.
Everybody's connected in some way. I think this
weird.
whole
Really
TV
weird.
broadcasting, music world, wrestling world, somehow everybody's connected. Acting world,
That's
right?
weird, man.
Because everybody and their brother does it nowadays, so
Right.
Yeah.
that's what it is, right?
I'm actually pretty psyched. Hopefully it does come to fruition. He's a great player. Mr. George Von End, who's out there somewhere, I think.
Does
possibly
age
watching.
come into play here, Pharaoh?
No, not really. I mean, we're playing music from our time period, whatever. It's fine.
Well,
and
when
actually,
you're
some of it's
younger-
not, too. When you think about it, we'll be doing some 60s stuff. That's not from my time period.
Well,
That's my peers.
I don't mean it that way. I mean,
What do you mean?
when you're younger, you feel like you can take on the world,
I gotta
and
be-
you're
I
a
gotta
little
be
bit
honest.
older now.
I mean, if you're asking me, am I thinking about conditioning already? Oh,
Yeah.
my God, yeah.
How about nerves?
Nerves? I'm fine.
Right, just
Come
like
on,
your
nerves.
body, as you get older, you start to break down a little bit.
You know
Does the
what,
voice break down?
No. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay in that area. I actually find, this may sound strange, but I find this show very similar in many ways to when I was in a band. You perform, it's a gig, you're expected to deliver, and I like to think I still do. So I'm pretty psyched about it,
Okay.
But it's going to be major conditioning, though, on the physical end. You can't be a front
What
man
is
the way
a
I was.
what
By
is-
the way, I didn't stand up there. You saw me play.
But what is a
I didn't
singer-
just stand there.
what do
I'm
you-
performing.
What do you do
know?
for conditioning as a singer?
Well, what I'm going to have to do, and it's going to really stink for me, and I know it's going to happen, and my wife's going to be like, what is going on? Because once I do break out the performing end of me again, there are things that it demands it. I'm going to have to start running.
Really?
And that's messed up because that means the cigarette's got to go. And I've done this before.
Imagine his wife puts a chicken out there. Get that chicken, Pharaoh.
What does this mean, Gene?
Greasy, fast
All of a sudden, it's
speed.
Mean Gene. You gotta go there.
Get up, you son of a bitch, because Mrs. Pharaoh loves you.
Because Mrs. Pharaoh loves you.
Well, I'll tell you what, she'll definitely have a foot. If I slack, she'll
Stay
have
down.
a foot up my ass. That's for sure.
Stay down.
Stay down. Go.
Mrs.
Down.
Pharaoh.
Down. I'm
hilarious.
pretty psyched, but I do know what lays ahead if I have to get.
Well, I'm
myself in
excited for
shape.
you, and I'm
Oh, my
excited to
God.
see you perform live. I haven't seen
Yeah,
you
we got-
perform live since 1989.
No, you saw me during the 90s.
91 maybe?
If you want me to pinpoint the year
Go
that
ahead,
you saw me
pinpoint
last,
it.
1992 over at probably Genie's 3 in East Northport.
There you go. Got home from the military, and the first thing I see is
Purple
Pharaoh singing
Motorcycle.
Purple
Yeah,
Motorcycle.
yeah,
Which
yeah.
was a very good song, by the
Thank
way.
you. Yeah, we recorded that. That was on our second cassette. Holy old.
We,
Do we get free passes?
What? Stop, of course. Oh, come
Everybody
on now.
pays.
15 cover charge,
Oh my
baby.
God!
$15 cover.
Talk to the
Everybody
businessman.
pays.
I can hear the business guy already calling like, no. What do you
Don't
mean?
give away free passes.
Don't give away shit.
This
We
is
made good.
show business.
I don't know how much it's
Business.
changed. I'm probably in for a shock, but we made good money back in the day. So
I'm
it's
sure
like,
you
know,
did, brother.
I don't know how much it's changed. I hear terrible things. So we'll see.
So the Monte family, we lost one of our own this weekend again. My dog Charlie, we had to put down after
that's
6
terrible.
years.
How many dogs do you have?
We had 5. My
Okay.
wife is a volunteer at a shelter, or was a
Yes.
volunteer in a shelter, and she's a big
Right.
proponent of animals, and especially dogs. You know,
Yeah.
I know your family is a big cat
Yeah.
family, right?
Yeah, Pharaoh and
My
cats, yeah.
wife is a big dog family, and you know they've been around, and you know she had a very close relationship with one of our dogs, Stanley. I say to this day, I've never met a human being and an animal that were so close. And this one was particularly rough. For me, it was rough.
How old was the dog?
It was up there. It was 15 years old.
Wow,
you
that's
know.
excellent for a dog, isn't it?
You know what, man? It doesn't.
Wow.
It doesn't make it any easier for
impressed.
some reason.
No, it's
and I gotta
probably
tell
harder.
you, when I was younger,
More time
death
spent.
didn't bother me at all. And now
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like every time. It's like
No.
I told her, I just don't want any more dogs.
It's always bothered me, but as we're getting older, it's not even. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah.
I mean, I know you lost a cat during the show at one point.
I have
right?
lost way too many. I've actually can't count on both.
Don't you
hands
feel like you
how
don't?
many times
you don't,
I've lost an animal?
Don't
that
you
I had
feel
for
like you
years?
don't want an animal after this? It's like
You
too
know what?
much.
Actually, you know what really is a bummer about forgive us for you younger folks. Just bear with us. This will come for you eventually.
Coming for you.
What's really a bummer is now that we're in our 50s, if we can give away our age a little bit. It's getting rough when I always love to adopt and have an animal, but now I start to realize, wait a minute, I can't grab this animal. I might be 70 by the time.
Or it might flat out
This
outlive
animal
you.
might outlive me, right? So it's like it's
That's
starting
tough.
to.
Well,
it is.
my
It's
daughter,
starting
my daughter's
to
a
change
my
my
daughter's a
attitude
vet
on
tech, and
getting
when
animals.
the owners pass and the dog has nowhere to go, a lot of times the family members want nothing to do with it, and they just want to put it
so
down.
sad.
So again, as an
it's awful.
animal lover or as an animal owner, you really should do something in the will to protect the animal to
you
the best
should.
of your ability.
There's a
right?
way, yeah, absolutely. They are family members. I have many friends who think that animals are way cooler than people. They're not even close.
Listen, Evan,
Maybe it's because they can't tell us what they really think. Maybe I don't know, but
Well, Evan Ginsberg, who's on Village Connection Radio every Sunday
Right.
from 11 to 1 o'clock.
The most eclectic show on the radio.
Thank you.
I was waiting for the.
He's a
plug.
big proponent for pro wrestling healthcare.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I'm a proponent for people having a grievance
insurance?
period at work.
If they lose an animal?
After they lose an animal. The only
Why not?
problem I could see with
Sure.
it, just like I caught
Do tarantulas
Miller and the
count?
Rockstar talking about
Tarantulas don't count.
legalizing marijuana.
Yes.
Okay.
There's certain. It's hard to Bill, you brought up a good point. It's like how do you trust someone to drive high?
Well, that's it. That was my point. Was the fact that everyone, it's legal, so it means a free for all.
Well, so
that's the issue.
Going back to the animal thing, it's like I can't tell you. Like you were joking around about a tarantula. Maybe you love your tarantula as much as I love
That's
my
what
dog.
I'm saying.
So that's why you
I had a
can't do that.
tarantula.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
like,
people
my-
be taking off every week for a snake,
My pet
cockroach.
mouse, my
a
pet mouse
snake.
died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in
What,
the
what
trap.
was that one in the Odd
In
Couple?
the trap.
The Odd Couple. It's my fly. My pet fly. Did the deceased have a name? Sol. Remember that in the
I
Odd
do
Couple?
not remember that.
That was the one where
I do
Felix
not
Uncker's
remember that.
bird, he thought his bird had died. So he was going to hold a funeral for the bird, right?
Right.
So, but the bird, it turns out, was in a coma, and the bird comes to during the procession. Oscar had been guilted into paying for the funeral because he never liked the bird. So now the bird comes back to life, and the funeral director, Oscar, wants his money back. And the funeral director says, I'm sorry, there's no refunds. So Oscar sees a fly on the table. He goes, stand still.
Gotcha.
And he goes, "What is this?" He goes, "It's my fly, my pet fly."
Right.
And the guy's like, "The deceased have a name?" He's like, "Saul."
So they have a funeral
He's
for
like,
the
and
fly.
he goes, "This is outrageous." He goes, "Oh yeah, would the Better Business Bureau find this outrageous?" And then he goes, "Hit the music."
That's pretty funny.
And he makes everybody sit down. Felix has to sit down. We're all here to gather for Saul the Fly.
You know what?
It's
I do not
hilarious.
remember that
Oh,
episode.
it's classic.
that episode
Well, I'm an odd
at
couple
all.
maniacs.
So we're all the same age.
Okay.
Right? And
Pretty
I
much.
learned something new today. I'm going to ask you guys before I...
no.
And I'm hoping you know because I feel really old.
Oh boy.
But
What?
are you guys a fan of scissoring?
How did it?
What's scissoring?
Okay, Pharaoh, scissoring?
Fucking get this from?
Do you know what scissoring is?
You really want to know if I know what
Yes.
scissoring is?
And if you do, please tell me.
I don't know.
I do believe that it's a sexual position. That's what Pharaoh thinks this
Sounds
is.
painful.
So Pharaoh is right. If I could read this to
I
you.
gotta spell it out for you.
Scissoring
Where is this
a
coming
lesbian
from?
sex act where
Yeah?
two partners
Oh my-
interlock and spread legs
What are you-
like two pairs of scissors
All right, this is not a family
and
show right
grind
now.
their vulvae,
Vulvi.
whatever,
They're what?
together to stimulate each other's clitoris
Vulvi?
to reach orgasm.
All right. What's wrong
Also
with that?
called tripodism.
What?
The practice of, well, you know what, this is getting,
What
this
is
getting really
this?
deep. But anyway, but here's what I found very
You're
important.
sick. What is
In
this?
Central American countries, they call this making tortillas. And in China, they refer it as polishing mirrors.
That's great.
No, polishing.
Polishing mirror. You polish mirror.
What's this
Polishing
last
Milo.
sentence? This is like from Penthouse Forum.
What is it?
What is this?
I was delivering pizza
Well,
one
hold on.
day.
That-
So we could describe it to the audience out there so they
Oh, my
understand.
ears. What the?
I felt myself get hard as I peeked through the window
Oh, dear
and
God.
watched Ellen and Ann get naked and make out on the bed, but it wasn't until they began scissoring.
What the?
So basically, you got a peeping Tom.
So here's the
did this
deal.
come from?
So the
Where did this come from?
So the conversation
I'm not
is:
gonna
I know
find out.
somebody.
Another
I
somebody.
do know somebody
Yes.
that said to me that her and her girlfriend slept over. They had a slumber party of some sort of thing, right?
really-
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then she starts mentioning some other guy that was questioning her about said slumber party. And she goes, "What are you hoping? We're scissoring?" And she says this in front of me, and I'm like, "What the fuck is scissoring?"
Yeah, what is this? I
How
don't
did a
know.
perf
And she's like, "You don't know what scissoring?"
How did a perf like you never get around
I
to
can't
knowing
believe you
that?
knew what scissoring is.
Why wouldn't I?
Wow. Did you know about making tortillas?
No, I didn't know about polishing mirrors either. That's very,
Hello.
that's different.
Polish my mirror.
Is that
That
what-
sounds like something Daniel LaRussa had to do.
I'm starting to think that
Wax on, wax off. Polish your mirror, Daniel.
Oscar and Becky Lynch were polishing their mirror.
Oscar and Nakamura.
No,
They're polishing mirrors all the time.
no, that's just
No,
plain out
Nakamura
fucking.
just
Nakamura's not big enough.
All right, so
Oh, come
here's
on.
another thing
He's
that's
too
really
wimpy.
bothering me, and I need to share this with you
What?
guys. I need you guys to
Now.
really jump in. So I went to a high-end restaurant
A high-end
on
restaurant.
Sunday.
It's a place they wouldn't let me in.
Highfalutin restaurant,
Okay.
and it was a buffet.
Oh.
So if anyone is partaking in
Whore's divorce.
if anyone's partaken in a buffet, you get online and you fill your plate to your desire, and you become a fat slob like me because you eat too much,
There, Ralph.
right?
Go on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
So
Except for me, I just
everybody's
eat
in
the-
line
the
at
little
this
hot dogs.
said buffet,
Yeah.
Yes.
and here comes this guy. Now, I'm all into people using the advantage of their intelligence, like the cut and chat, where they cut the line and they say, "Hey, Tommy, how you doing?" And
Well,
you're like, "I don't really know you."
Larry,
I didn't
Larry,
realize
Larry,
there's different-
Larry!
There's different methods.
And you cut in.
Okay.
That's good. This
right.
guy flat out just goes behind the buffet and serves himself behind the buffet.
Oh, my God.
So I'm watching him.
That's original.
I'm a little upset. Get to the table,
Oh, boy.
start complaining. My wife's like, "Shut up." He goes up again. I'm up there. He does it again.
My God.
Now I'm getting
I
pissed,
just asked
right?
for it.
Because, you know, there's no intelligence. You're just flat out not obeying the rules
You're just
of the
being
world.
a dick.
You're being a dick, yeah.
Right. He's just being a dick.
So now, tell me if I'm being a dick at this point.
Nope.
He goes up. Now, my two last times I was focusing on what he was eating because I was getting angry. It's like I knew what he wanted. So,
Prime rib.
Nah, I think he was going for the cordon bleu.
Oh well.
Ooh, the chicken could.
The chicken cordon bleu. So he goes behind again. He's just going straight behind. So I run to the cordon bleu.
Yes.
And I take the entire tray and I dump it on my plate. And I look at him. This is happened Sunday. And my wife's calling me, you're a dick, you're an embarrassment. And I look at him.
You're the embarrassment.
And I'm like, fuck you. You know, right? And the guy's like, look at him. So now he's across the table. Every time he went up, I ran to wherever he went and took his fucking food.
Can't get any food.
Oh, dude.
The big guy's taking it.
Dude, I couldn't.
That's funny.
Listen, there's certain things that bother me. I go to work very early in the morning, right? Very quiet at Dunkin' Donuts, right? There's no one there.
Oh, yeah.
But there's always the assholes that can't park in the parking spot because they can't walk the extra 2 feet.
No.
They have to park in front of the door.
Absolutely.
Or you're waiting to get your coffee. It's like a rail. And I might have mentioned this before. You start here, you get here, you leave here.
Oh, no, you don't.
No.
Not
I'm
me.
getting my coffee. Someone's got to come through the entrance. So
That
when
is
I get my coffee, I got to
very
walk around them.
Very important.
Irritating at best. At best, irritating. At worst,
Dear
infuriating.
God.
And look, would it be fair to say that I'm a sizable gentleman?
Yeah.
You're a large man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
right.
I do have a form of intimidation I could throw out there at certain times.
like you could.
I could hurt somebody.
Yeah.
People walk into me like I'm fucking glass.
What the hell, dude?
Really?
On the
Really?
regular basis.
Wow.
So my
You're
daughter.
not even
work on
jolly
your aura.
looking. You're
No,
like,
I'm just
I
like,
don't
yeah,
know.
and I gotta like, I scowl on my, because I'm
Yeah.
miserable.
No,
My real
no.
life, I hate my life. So it's like, I'm mad.
Wow. What the
So,
hell? How's your aura not being effective?
well,
What's
here's the
going on?
thing. So, me and my daughter.
I've had insects run away from
me
me.
and me.
What the hell, man?
This is a problem. So me and my daughter were at the Knick game. This is about a year ago.
Okay.
Yes.
And I was complaining about being Mr. Glass, which, by the way,
my
opens
God,
tomorrow.
yeah.
If you're a
Hey.
fan of Unbreakable and Split,
Okay.
Glass comes out tomorrow, which I will
right.
be there for the premiere. But
Holla.
that's why I'm taking off from work. Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
Holla.
All right.
I'm complaining to Knick game. I'm like, I said to my daughter, I'm like, you know what? These fucking people just keep walking
Am
into
I
me
not
like I'm.
standing here?
Am I
Yes.
not? Am I not?
That's-
Give me that line.
Pretty
When cut,
funny.
do I not bleed?
There you
When
go.
tickled, do I not laugh?
Thank you.
Am I not a human?
Thank you.
Am I a cyborg?
So I say to my daughter, the next person that treats me like Glass is gonna feel the pain.
Oh boy.
no.
Unfortunately, it was a 12-year-old girl.
What? It was a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
I think like 12 or 13.
And you're hoping she'll get out of the coma.
I think she may be out of. My daughter was flabbergasted
man.
because the little girl went
wanna know.
flying to the ground and did not get up.
What was
Nice.
This was about a year ago.
At the garden, right?
At the garden.
Lord, dude.
Awesome.
Is it wrong though?
No.
It isn't.
No.
Pay for the sins of your brothers.
That's
Body
it.
body checked the little girl all the
What
way
are you
to
gonna do?
pay.
So am I wrong about this etiquette at the buffet, Pharaoh?
No,
thoughts?
absolutely not.
What are your thoughts here? Fill me in. Am I wrong?
You know, I gotta be honest. After that time that you talked to me about the diner when I had my baseball cap on and you threw that shit fit. And by the way, I finally rented the Sopranos on Amazon,
you did?
Amazon
Nice.
Prime.
Very nice.
So it's all your fault. I understand now.
No, I really do. I mean, one time he gave me a hard time because I had my hat on. I thought we were in a diner. It wasn't like we were in the cordon bleu with the fucking dude who's like behind the, you know.
I'm still getting over
So-
the fact that Pharaoh knew what scissoring was.
Why?
Yeah, that's a little.
Rock band, do the math.
Let me ask you something. When you were rocking
Don't
out,
you dare.
Oh, no,
What? What
come on,
now?
dude.
Come on.
You're
Van Halen?
when you were rocking
I
out.
was not a nerd.
When you were
What?
rocking out,
Yeah.
did you have like girls scissoring while you were with them, or what's going on there?
While I'm rocking out on stage.
No,
No,
you
no,
you're in
during
the.
the time
You got the
period.
girls.
Thank you.
The girls
During
is
the time
scissoring
period.
on the bar.
No, bro. When you're in the hotel room with the many
In the
broads that
hotel
you're
room with
hanging
the
out
many
with,
broads.
are they?
Because
Are they?
after all,
On
I
the-
opened up for Guns N' Roses back in the 80s.
I
was on a
understand.
giant
I'm asking
tour.
you a
On the
question.
tour bus.
I've
Did you see much
experienced some
scissoring going on?
I can't say that it was a regular thing, if that's what you're asking.
When did you first hear the word scissoring?
That's a good question. I can't
I
answer.
did right now ago.
No, that's a good question. I actually can't
Me
answer.
too.
I'm like, I must be.
And by the way, I'm going with making
know.
making tortillas.
I'm going with Mira.
I like polishing mirrors.
Polishing
I think
mirrors
that's
pretty good.
pretty
That is
funny.
a polished
Making
mirror.
tortillas. I
You,
don't even know what
you
that-
polish my mirror right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
seriously though, so when do you first hear the word scissoring?
I can't remember. I really can't.
Wow.
You know, what did I have some crazy times? Yes, I did. You know, but
Were you like, yo, get on the bed and start scissoring, ladies?
Get with
No.
the Pharaoh.
no,
Get on the bed and start making tortillas.
no, nothing like
Polish
that.
the mirror.
Polish the
Pharaoh.
mirror!
The mirror.
Pharaoh.
Oh my God.
Pharaoh!
Give it away, give it away. Pharaoh.
Oh my God.
A little chili
Dude.
peppers for you. Thank you.
Yeah, I like them. They rock. that works.
Did you ever polish mirrors or scissor while you were eating cordon bleu?
Guys don't scissor.
During your band
I don't even
days
know
when
if guys
you
eat cordon bleu. I eat hamburgers.
An entire tray of
The
gluten.
fuck do I know? Scissoring. Where do you get this insanity anyway? You're out of your fucking
Because of
mind.
the wackadoos I'm around on a regular
It's
basis.
amazing. I sit
They're
up
fucking
all,
crazy.
I sit up all night. You know, I got to be the responsible. Let me get the list going. I'm like, what's going on in the independent? Fuck the independents right now. Well, let's look at Vince. Okay, I get it all lined up, and the next day, what do I see? How do you feel about scissoring? Holy fuck, you fucking perv! I don't even know what this is!
The perv, you knew what scissoring was.
Yeah, but I don't go on the air like, hey, let's talk about thithering. Hey, welcome to our wrestling show. Today, we're going to talk about thithering. What the fuck?
Man, can that live?
I mean, this is
grappling alone.
Thank
and then I
you.
realized, because it takes me a little while, I realized this is the variety in your fucking variety
by the way,
show. This is the variety. I see it, King Kong
Do you see the
Bundy.
WrestleMania 2
Yeah,
shirt?
I see it.
How
yeah.
rocking is this fucking
Yeah,
thing?
wait, what's that out there? Worst WrestleMania ever. Shut up.
Oh.
That's the
Picking
one-
on it.
Was that the one that was in 3 different places?
Yes, I
Chicago,
was
LA,
at the
at
Nassau Coliseum.
right?
I actually watched it on the network one night because I was bored.
Did you see you?
No.
Oh, where were
I
you
was
sitting for that, by
fucking
the
way
way?
up
Oh,
back
you
then.
were upstairs.
Way up at the
How
Coliseum.
did you
It's
settle
even
for that?
that
You
high.
always find a way down.
Dude, WrestleMania, dude. The best I ever sat was WrestleMania 5. I think it was like
Hey, Gary
18.
Gary
Where
Reno's
was
got a
that?
couple of tickets for Kiss. You want to go see Kiss?
Dude, I want to go see
I
Kiss.
think he posted he might have a couple available.
I'm in. Madison Square Garden, go see Kiss.
Oh, man.
One of the best concerts I've ever seen.
I love
Really?
Kiss. I
Best
love
concert
Kiss.
you ever seen, Miller.
I love
Best,
Kiss.
not a concert. It was a performance. It was.
And don't say the fucking
the Clash.
Rascals. All right,
the
the
Clash.
I love the Clash.
When the Clash opened,
You seen him at Shea with the
yes.
Oh God,
Dude,
that's a legendary
it's-
performance.
It
Legendary.
was so good that when
They-
the Clash
I've
finished,
seen videos.
for like a second, there was like dead
They were great.
silence.
Yeah,
and
they
then
kicked the crap
they
out of
got
that
dumped
place,
off
yeah.
the tour because like the Who was anticlimactic.
But didn't
and
Pete,
I didn't even like the
But
Clash.
Pete loved them. He discovered them, didn't he? He loved Joey Strong.
Hey, jealousy, man. Get you.
Interesting.
How about you,
sometimes
Farrell?
it happens. What's
Best
that?
concert you ever went to?
Oh man. Well, this gets back to my flipped bus story. The great. Well, let me explain why, if I can. Bear with me. This
I think
was,
that bus flipped because it was scissoring.
What'd you call it? The driver. Oh, the steering wheel looks so lubricated.
Hey, honey, while you're scissoring, can you hand me some of that cordon bleu?
I can't anymore.
Polish the mirrors while I
And you last week. Not now, Mom. I got the kung fu grip. What are you guys doing?
All right, so go ahead.
What was awesome? You know, this is a hilarious story. To me, it is. It was the whole day was an adventure. We had gotten tickets to see Metallica open up for Ozzy, and it was the Master of Puppets tour. Now, this was the
By the
album.
way, I saw that. I was at the concert
Yeah,
for that.
this was the album that had broken them to a larger mass crowd. They were now opening up for big name acts. Before this, you basically got their records through trading, like Mr. Cheapos or bootlegging.
Yep.
Never really got to see them, but here they were through word of mouth. Still no radio play, by the way.
Right.
Still no radio play, but their following was rabid, and they were in the same position in 1986 or so with Master of Puppets that Van Halen was in 1978 when they started opening up for Kiss. Kiss knew that whatever was going on here was next. Oh my God, the energy of this band, we can't even match them. They're blowing us off the stage, right? Ozzy, years later, said the very same thing about this particular concert I'm mentioning.
And I'm listening to you, by the way.
Metallica comes out for Master of Puppets, and this was with the original bass player, Cliff, before the bus accident, and tore the Nassau Coliseum to shreds. Vinny Vin, if you're out there, you probably were there. I know R Bar and Eddie Setter and all the boys were there from Elwood, our hometown. I think Rodney might have even jumped up on the generator and burned a cross. Ozzy was like,
Hey,
you're a sick
you didn't
fuck."
give a shout out to me.
You know,
I was there.
You know, of course, well, you just said you were there. So you got Monte and the Pharaoh in the crowd.
And by the way,
basically.
I was trying to
You know.
scissor with some girl, and she made me smoke some shit, and I was fucking
Is that
gone.
what
I don't even
happened
know
to
what the
you?
fuck I smoked. It was-
Holy
what a
shit.
mistake.
But anyway,
I'll do anything for some tail, bro.
I felt that was the most important.
Anything for some tail.
Dude,
I felt that was the most important concert I had ever seen.
And your best concert? You never saw Maiden, huh?
Yeah, I saw Maiden a whole bunch of times. I saw Maiden at Radio City Music Hall for the Power Slave tour. I saw Maiden several times over the years. I've seen a lot of the heavy metal
I'm gonna
bands.
kind of bring you down a little bit. My best concert was I came home from the military for Christmas, and I saw Cyndi Lauper at Madison Square
I have
Garden.
heard that she's excellent
Why
live,
would
so
that
I'm not
bring
going to
it down?
sneeze at that.
Well, because it's not the manly thing to
So
say.
what?
But I got to tell you, still to this day, the best concert I've
Much
ever gone
respect
to.
from what I hear about her live performances.
really.
I've heard some great stuff about
The
her.
funnest
I
show.
have.
The funnest show I ever went to was the Grateful Dead at Saratoga Performing Arts Center, and I'll tell you why.
Boy, do I got a story for that.
I dropped acid with my
Yeah.
friends, and we were like 2 miles away from the show, and my friend Ronnie was turned
What year?
I
can
don't
ask,
even
just give me
86, 87.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
a long
okay.
time ago.
All right.
And
right.
my buddy Ronnie was turned around in his chair, and on the grass, whatever, and he's like, I can't believe we got so close to the stage. He was
Is that the midget?
No, he was looking at the guy selling T-shirts, and we're like, dude, you're facing the wrong way.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
it was pretty fun.
dude.
One of the oddest things I ever had happen at a Dead concert. It's when they like moved into Madison Square Garden for a few weeks back in the early '90s, and we went to catch the Dead. And Mike, you'll like this. This is pretty hilarious. In between sets, because the Dead would do 2 sets. So in between sets, we go looking for fucking weed. You know, it's like, oh yeah, let's find some weed, right? So we go into this bathroom, and there's this guy, this Rastafarian guy, and he gives my friend a bag. He's like, yeah, I got weed. He sells him this bag, right? We get back to the seats, right?
Okay.
He starts putting it in the pipe and passing it, and I smelled this really... It smells really fruity. It's like, wait a minute, this doesn't even smell like weed. What is this, right?
Smells fruity.
So I say, give me the bag. Now, you know where this is going with me because you know the kind of pets I have at home, right?
Right, yeah.
So I start looking at the bag, and everybody's smoking it. You see, watching people blow it out, right? And I'm looking at the bag, and I put it up to my nose, and I go, hey, you can stop smoking this. It's fucking catnip. You know,
my
because
God.
I know
Really?
my cats. I'm like, this is catnip, right? So,
Sucker.
and keep in mind, the Grateful Dead's peace and love, right?
Right.
Peace and love, right? And well, here you go. This is peace and love. Me and my buddy decide we're going to find this guy that sold him this.
Yeah.
Right? So we do. We find him in the bathroom. Well, the Dead is still playing because he's in there conducting business, ripping people off in the name of peace, love, pot, and microdot. You
Gotcha.
know?
Go ahead.
My friend walks up to him and he goes, you really like the Dead, huh? He's like, yeah, I love the Dead, bro. He's like, yeah, peace and love, right? He's like, yeah, man, peace and love. He goes, yeah, well, we like Metallica. And he just leaned over and cracked him right in the face.
Jesus
It was like,
Christ.
you stupid fuck. I thought that
Animals.
was the most... Yeah, well, hey, you know,
Animals.
it's like when you cross over like that, this wasn't the 60s. You don't start robbing people in the bathroom. You're going to get your ass
Well,
beat.
no, you know what,
You
dude?
probably would have gotten your ass beat back in the 60s, too.
Probably.
You know? What the fuck?
Did you ever smoke catnip?
Me, no. I
Smoked
tried
a
to
spider
stay away
once.
from it.
No, I gotta tell you, when I was at that concert, there's hot chicks next to me, and like we start rapping, and you know, then we're kind of grooving each other, and then she's
What year was this? 1966?
Oh, my
we
God.
start rapping and grooving on each other.
On
yeah.
a Sunday
and then
afternoon.
you know, she's like, smoke this, and then before you know it, I wake up outside in the parking lot. I don't even remember the concert.
Wow.
I got
remember
so
it.
wa-
You and Pot don't agree, do
I
they?
It was not pot. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
I got
Angel
so
dust.
wasted at a Leonard Skinner show
Nice.
at the Beacon. We were in the front row because I knew one of the ticket guys.
Skinner.
I fell asleep, and apparently one of the guys in
must have.
Skinner actually pointed at me like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
Well, you know, I'm not a proponent of drugs, so I don't.
I'm
wanna-
not either.
Well, anyway, this is a wrestling show, so
It
before
is?
we get into
No, it's
wrestling,
not. Stop lying.
we've got some events coming up. I was trying to get our monitor hooked up through my laptop,
Sorry.
and of course, no, it's me. It's me, and you know, then I try to call Savelli to see if I'm doing something wrong,
I'm a bad producer.
and there's no answer. No, you're a good
No.
producer. I wish
I'm
Savelli
not
could have just
bad.
picked up the phone, but hey, what are you gonna
He's
do?
What are you
having
gonna
dinner with who did you say earlier? With Crawford or something like that?
His wife.
He's
She
having
was
dinner with
posting
Sidney
pictures,
Crawford. Right.
and I gotta agree with you, Miller. She's too hot for him, man.
She's
Oh,
stunning.
come on.
She is too
What's
hot
going
for him.
on here?
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. I'm telling you, like the chicks dig him.
Oy.
They dig you too, Farrell. By
Thanks. I
They
feel so
dig
much
the
better
Pharaoh.
now.
Pharaoh's like
I
the
can sleep
Leaf
now
Garrett
tonight.
of the wrestling
I'm the
world.
what?
The Leaf Garrett.
The
of
Leaf
wrestling
Garrett.
world.
Feel
What
like
song?
dancing.
Is that what he did?
Feel
Boy,
like
he had nice hair back in the
what's-
day.
was made for
dancing.
dancing.
That's what. Oh, thanks.
I gotta tell you a real quick story before we get into wrestling. Farrell and I
What?
met each other in junior high, and
Yes.
he hooked me into wrestling.
Yeah.
And then we kind of went our separate ways. And then I ran across him, and the dude was just pulling tail like it was
What,
going
just
out of style.
stop?
So I used to hang around like a dog, like under the table.
Yeah. Tell
And when the
everybody
scraps
John
came
Glenn
down,
that. Yeah. Hey guys,
when the
guess
scraps
what?
came down, I jumped all over it.
With this.
I'm okay with seconds. I've always have been okay with seconds.
Apparently, my sloppy seconds don't taste so bad.
Ugh. You know what, dude? That's fucking terrible.
You're Mr. Taste trial guy. Hey, whoa, let's see what
Ew.
the Pharaoh left over. What
That's
are you
gross,
doing?
dude.
Yeah, it's so scissoring. You know?
right, anyway.
Could you just imagine Pixels Milano scissoring?
So we got some big news. Miller, I got to talk to you about this though. We have a special edition, Monte the Pharaoh, Thursday at 2:00.
Yeah, we do.
When's this?
Thursday at 2:00.
Telling him now?
Next Thursday?
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
2:00.
What if he can't make it?
He's
Well,
here.
You have to make
He's
it.
got.
Who do
He's
we
got.
got?
The,
Are you here?
We've got Hannibal,
yeah.
famous ex-professional wrestler and super wrestling
Yes.
podcaster,
Yep.
will be on Monte and the Pharaoh.
Nice.
And then, as you know, on Saturday, January 26th, which is next weekend, right?
Okay.
Is it next weekend,
I
January
think we're getting
26th?
there, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know. Is
Yes.
it? What,
Don't just say yes.
No, it is. It is. It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Looking at the count.
Next
All right.
weekend.
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
this one. Next one.
So we've
Oh,
got
play
no. It
Candy
would have been great if I had this hooked up. I could show you the banners that the art director for Village Connection makes for us on every
Oh, the
event.
Rumpa?
The Rumplick,
Rumpkin.
Rumplick.
This guy.
He got offended that I spelled his name wrong.
Stop.
It's Rumplick.
It's-
Well,
I-
anyway,
I-
Marty Jannetty of the Rockers will be in studio from 12 to 1:30 in a special
should be
interview.
an
Are you
experience.
producing that one there, Miller?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Oh,
And then at 4 to 5 is ECW champion, former ECW champion, and WWF
The franchise.
superstar of the franchise, Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas.
Oh yeah.
So we got
We be
Hannibal
busy.
in.
We be busy.
We've got
Yeah.
Marty Jannetty in, which
Yeah.
is, for our show, Marty Jannetty got the whole thing rolling, right?
Oh, yeah.
We had Marty in, and
Yes.
we had some issues.
Begins with Marty.
It begins with Marty, and we call this round 2. It should be fun.
Ding.
And then we end the day with Shane Douglas. Shane will be signing autographs from 4 to 5, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
And so just check on the Monte the Pharaoh website, which will also be seen on Village Connection Radio. Facebook page, you could see all the pricing for that event.
It ain't that expensive.
It is cheap as hell.
Bastards.
Dude,
bargain.
let me tell you something. When you come here for an experience like that, you get to
Yes.
sit and talk to these guys for as long as you want. It's not sign and go. Anyone that's come here, it's nothing but a fantastic event.
Yes, experience.
So,
Yep.
also, so that's 2:00 on Thursday, and then if you're willing to do a second show at 7:00, depending. If not, it's
Well,
not.
I'm here.
Bobby C wants to come in because he wants to promote your
At
favorite
7?
wrestler.
Or
No,
at
Bobby. 8.
The normal time.
The normal time, 8:05.
Yes.
So Bobby C wants to come in with
The Splendid
Rage.
Bobby
The
C.
Splendid, your favorite wrestler.
My favorite wrestler.
So we've got
I should-
Hannibal,
Hannibal.
we've got Bobby C,
Bobby C.
Marty Jannetty, and then Shane Douglas. And then the next months are a blur, man. We've got Coco
Yeah, we got
Beware,
more
we've got Billy Jack Haynes, we've got Too Cold Scorpio, and Gangrel.
Don't you got Tito Santana? too?
And Tito Santana.
Now,
You're going to be
So
there for that
many.
one, right?
well,
Getting
and Coco
crazy.
Beware. I hope he brings the pirate so I can run out of here like a
So
pirate.
I don't know, if you pull back to the annals
Oh,
of Monte and the Pharaoh,
Yes.
I won't say anything, but you just listen to the Pharaoh speak about
Not a fan?
Why don't you
No,
fucking
he's
put
a
some
fan.
more
He's a fan.
sexual things on his fucking
He's a fan.
draft while you're
He's
at
a
it.
fan. But Coco Beware will be on Thursday. That's fantastic. I'm excited to meet Coco
He'll
Beware.
be on a Thursday, too?
He's
How
on
do
a
you feel
Thursday,
about
bro. You're
Coco?
gonna have a good time. You got Tito, you got Coco. You've been good.
I'll
You've
be,
been good.
I'll be good.
And
Tito's
Hannibal-
on a Thursday as well?
Hannibal's got some. Hannibal has a problem with
Me?
Abdullah the Butcher, who we had in the studio.
Oh.
Okay.
So he'll probably let loose and talk about that. And
Excellent.
this is not a work. This is not a work problem either. Meaning that
It's
in the
personal.
world of wrestling, work means fake. This is a shoot. So
And that means
Very good.
real.
thank you,
Thank you for the lingo.
thank you. All right, let's hit some wrestling news, Pharaoh.
We
Go.
have to. Well, what do we got here?
Wow.
What is this? AEW news?
Yeah.
What sort of
you-
AEW
You're
news
fucking
do we
bouncing
have?
around last
Do
week
we
about
have-
AEW. How can't we start
Well,
off
I
with
don't know.
that?
I don't know how much more has developed in the last few days.
Nothing.
You know, what were you expecting more
No.
at the given moment? So what the fuck did you put it on here for?
Boring. AEW sucks.
What?
Sucks.
That's your point?
That's my point.
That's very interesting.
That's why I opened up with that.
Did you know that Mandy Rose is so fucking hot?
She is
Hemingway? I can't anymore.
Hemingway.
All right, now let's take a look at Vince putting Vince putting his.
You know, I gotta tell you,
What?
Pharaoh's got some good one-liners, man.
Yeah, well, you know,
He's referring to, so every week the Pharaoh draws up a script and then I
Check
make
it
some
off.
adjustments to it.
milks.
I make some adjustments to
He
it.
scissors it.
So last week, one of
See
the
what comes out.
the bullet points was Mandy Rose is fucking hot.
Man, no, it said Mandy Rose. So fucking hot.
And it said it like that.
And for this, I set up at night. Oh, did I word this right? We'll leave it. I'm like, why am I bothering? I should just send you crayon.
No, you should really had the foresight to say, I know what scissoring is.
Yeah, you should have.
Wait a minute, let me ask you, what happens
I
when
should have
men...
the foresight that you're going to bring up scissoring on a pro wrestling podcast? What kind of foresight do I have? This is insane
What does it
working
happen
with
when,
you.
when men scissor?
Oi,
What is
when
that
men
called?
scissor?
Would that be scissoring?
Ba, 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 rubbing balls. That's bad. Who the hell would do
Where did that go
I don't know. The blue moon comes up often. Blue balls. I don't know. That's a horrible thought. Who would be doing that?
There's nothing...
Okay, honey, move to left to the side. To the side. To the side. Oh, that feels so sweet. Oh, my scrotum. Go, quick. Oh, somebody get a
Pharaoh's
sponge.
on fire.
Dude, and you thought he was quiet today.
I'm like, yeah,
I was
well,
like,
you
I
know,
was worried that
it
the
takes a
Pharaoh
little
was
while.
little
Kind of like a balloon.
This is that's why it's the start of the show, dude. I'm just here for the ride.
The Pharaoh looked a little somber coming in.
You ain't
I'm
good,
always
bro.
somber coming in here. I'm half awake when we start. It's fucking aggravating. It takes a while for the vampire to get going. What is this? Vince putting his footprint on Raw, Strowman out, Balor in. Thoughts on why this move was made? Well, Mike, from what I heard, Strowman's not better yet, so they have him trashing Vince's limo.
So why
at the beginning of
choose
Rush.
Finn Balor?
Raw. Well, why choose Balor? Good question, Mike. Why do you think they chose Balor? Because I know
So
you
we're going to
don't-
go back to 3 weeks ago when we were talking about this. Oh no, here comes the demon, and he's gonna fight Lesnar.
Right.
What was
As a man, Finn Balor, he can't beat a paper bag, but
as
as
a
the
demon.
demon,
Right.
because he puts on some red makeup and a wig,
Right.
he's gonna beat Brock
He
Lesnar.
got
Right.
extra powers.
Well, we can. He's got extra.
What, the Haiti kid was unavailable? They needed a smaller guy?
Oh my
Did
God!
he just see the
The Haiti kid is unavailable.
Man,
That is
rough. That is rough.
What's the deal, Vince? The Haiti kid's not available.
I actually really enjoyed the exchange between Vince McMahon and Finn Balor. I
Okay.
thought it was based on reality. I
Yep.
thought it was based on what you've been saying for 2 years since Finn Balor was the very first Universal Champion. I loved how Vince flat out told him, with John Cena in the ring, with a McIntyre in the ring, with all the big guys, you know, he was just like, there's a lot of beef out here. Now, you may have all this talent, but I don't know. And I loved how Finn turned to him and he was like, you never believed in me, did you, Vince? So I loved all of that. I thought that was excellent. Did I feel like he deserved the shot at Lesnar? Sure, why not?
So how
I think
does
it's
this-
going to be
so it's going to be a good match.
contrast. I think it's going to be outstanding. I think it's going to be contrasting styles that will enhance each other. Lesnar works well with athletic guys. He's worked well with AJ.
So
he's worked well with Dan. He's worked well with these guys. It's going to go good.
As a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
you met your boy superstar Billy Graham wrote this, so and I was actually thinking to myself too is
Okay.
here comes Finn Balor.
Yeah.
A whole 150, 60, 70,
Okay.
80, whatever you want to call
Go
him for the
on.
day.
Go
Now,
on.
I understand he's got the wig and the red makeup on, so that gives him a
Okay.
little extra power.
He's invulnerable.
Okay,
Damn
he's
with this.
there.
Go on.
But, wasn't the last WrestleMania or 2 WrestleManias ago, didn't Brock beat Goldberg in like 3 minutes?
I believe it was 4
Okay.
minutes, yes.
Okay.
All
So
right.
now we got to we got to put reality to the side and think this 140, 50, 60, 70, 80 with a wig on and red makeup is going to beat probably the fucking baddest guy on the fucking planet. And wait a minute, better yet, put up a fight. Like, this should be ding,
Yeah.
right? That's it. Ding.
Squish.
Just a red blotch and a wig in
Yeah,
the ring.
a wig in
Oh,
there.
that's funny.
Pharaoh?
Well, this is how I feel about Finn Balor. It's almost like a Daniel Bryan thing, and I'll say it this way, and I can't spell it out any clearer than this as far as the analogy and the parallel between the two. Daniel Bryan is exactly what you just described with Balor. He's a tiny guy, okay? When you walk into a room, you don't exactly go, oh, God, there's Daniel Bryan. I better leave him alone. Okay, fine. That's fine.
Whoa.
But here's where they both have something incredibly in common that Vince can't ignore anymore. Daniel Bryan's undeniably popular beyond belief. Finn Balor gets a roar every single time he comes out. He has been, despite the shit writing that he's suffered through for the last couple of years, they love him. They love him. They want him. Okay? Doesn't matter what we think about him. Vince now is realizing this. I don't know if you saw. Here's the biggest thing of all. Why this doesn't matter what we think. John Cena put him over.
John Cena doesn't do that. John Cena's only done that.
John Cena's been doing that a lot lately.
No, he did it for Roman.
Rusev.
He's done it for not
Yeah.
where you stop, get on the mic, and start talking about how great the guy is. No,
Wait.
that was
Why
done
are
for-
they doing that?
Because
I'm
I think they're putting Balor over.
I'm going to tell
I
you
think
why
he's
they're
going to
doing it.
another level.
I'm going to tell you why they're doing it.
You know?
If you're a fan and you bought Royal Rumble tickets front row for $2,000 or whatever the fuck they cost, and they pull the plug out on you and take Strowman out of the match. We discussed this last time, right?
Yes, we did.
Card subject to change.
Right.
So you can't get your money back. I get it. But you replace him with Finn Balor? Okay. So here's my point.
Who's more popular?
Finn Balor.
Okay.
Okay. Here's my point, though.
What's a more interesting match at this point? We've seen Strowman and Lesnar.
Finn Balor.
Thank you. Okay.
But
What else you
hold
got
on.
for me? Keep going.
Daniel Bryan wrestled Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series.
Excellent match. Enjoyed it.
And that match was Brock Lesnar beating the shit out of him and just Daniel Bryan hanging on and then gets some shots in and eventually just loses.
Good match,
right?
though.
You can't replay that same match with
No,
Finn
you
Balor.
can't. No, you can't.
So, dude, you can't have Finn Balor win the title. It's a mess.
What happens if they finally fucking pull the triggers that they should have done a long time ago, and out of nowhere, Gallows and Anderson help him win?
Okay, great. So at that point,
Now it's the club.
At that point, I'm going to the WWE. I'm bringing my protege, Steve Miller.
Yes.
And he's going right after the title because at that point, anybody could beat up Finn Balor. Okay, I'm being honest.
Wait, I'm anybody? I'm kind of badass.
I don't mean it.
Kind of
We're all
badass.
anybody's. You
I
know
know,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
kidding, I'm kidding.
And look, I'm not trying to put down Finn Balor.
What
He's a
I'm-
great wrestler.
what I'm saying
but he's a
is-
205 guy.
What I'm no, to me, he's not. But
When
I've been watching
Backlund
his
used to
whole
wrestle in the
career.
Garden
He's
those
not.
days, was it believable that Backlund could take on these big guys and beat them?
yes.
Why? Because Backlund was
I
230.
think- Well, you know
He
what
was
never
so-
hurt Bob Backlund? The fact that he was NCAA champ.
But he was like 230,
that always came
220.
into play.
You can't be 170 pounds,
understand.
man.
I get
5'5".
I get it, but you know what? At the end of the day, you got to put the belt on who the people want the belt on.
Dude,
You can't be that stubborn
That's
that you
always
just
been the
refuse to
difference.
listen,
That's
you
always
know?
been the difference between the WWE and all these other organizations or independent organizations. You know, everybody loves New Japan because they're flying around and shit like that. WWE's a big man. This is like real life. Be fearful of the fucking guy in the ring. Dude, I'm serious. When I was growing up, I wanted my wrestlers to be fucking superheroes, right? I wanted to be like, holy shit, I wish one day I could take enough juice to be that fucking big, right? You know, right? But you too, man. Be fair.
To be Hulk Hogan, I knew I would never be a Hulk
But
Hogan.
you-
when I saw
you-
CM Punk, and I said, okay, maybe I could have been something like that.
CM Punk was big. As much fun as I make a CM Punk,
He was too
he
something.
was believable that he could fight these guys.
Sure.
Randy Macho Man Savage, Piper, I get they were 210 pounds. I
Sure.
get it. But
Sure.
they played big.
Right.
These other guys don't play big, man. They just don't come across big.
I just think Balor doesn't do it for you. That's the bottom line.
I don't think he does it. You know what? He could be the flavor of the day. That's not a guy you can carry the championship with. And you know what? I get it. Lesnar doesn't. Wait, that's the other thing. Forget this whole thing. If you give him the belt, fucking just 3 weeks ago, Drew McIntyre just beat him.
Right.
So it's like, how do you can't take this serious?
I don't know.
It's wrong.
I don't know.
And how many times can he don the red hair and the
I
fucking
mean,
the
where
makeup?
was all
and the
this
shit?
outrage when Jinder Mahal became champion after
Jinder
being
Mahal's a
scrubbed for
big
years?
dude,
Oh, so
though.
that makes it... Stop. Get out
It
of here.
makes it more believable.
Give me a break. Jinder Mahal has the fucking athletic ability of a broom. Stop.
It's pro wrestling.
Yeah,
man.
right. It's pro wrestling, and Jinder Mahal compared to Finn Balor is an insult. At the end, Finn Balor could run rings around
So
him.
at this
the
point,
end,
so
you
your
know?
point,
and honestly, if
Ellsworth-
there was a real
so
fight,
then
I'm not so
Ellsworth-
sure fucking Jinder Mahal kicks his ass anyway. So how about them apples?
Would you be okay with
You know?
Ellsworth winning the Intercontinental
Ellsworth's
title?
not even in shape. Finn Balor's chest is like chiseled. What are you talking about? The guy's
That's true.
built the way you want.
That's true.
He's a freaking.
He is good shape.
His toes are fucking
is in good
curling
shape.
weights.
He is
What are
good
you
shape.
talking? He's in sick shape.
He is in good shape.
I don't know what your problem is. He's a little small, okay? I get it. But on the night, where was your rage when Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania beat Batista and Triple H? Roar! He's beating them! Because the fans wanted it. Did you like that? Roar! The fans wanted it. The fans,
Yeah, it's okay to
the
give a
fans
guy.
wanted
It's
it.
okay to give a guy a title for one match. If Daniel Bryan didn't become concussed.
Yeah.
Okay, that belt would have been taken from him fairly quickly.
Let me put it this way. Believe it or not,
stay with me because McIntyre, you had me thinking.
By the way,
I believe
McIntyre gained about 3 inches in his arm Monday night. I was like,
McIntyre's-
where'd this guy get? His arms are like friggin' monsters now.
He's huge.
Holy shit.
broke into superstar Billy Graham's basement. And
You
took
ain't kidding.
everything.
He was just
Go,
shooting
go,
up
go,
before
go, go,
Raw.
go, go.
Bam! Give me that juice.
You know what I think is that if
Give me some of that superstar
if
juice.
you put the title on somebody like Balor, it allows guys like McIntyre to become champion much easier than it would McIntyre beating Lesnar. I got a problem with McIntyre beating Lesnar more than I do Balor beating Lesnar.
Yeah, but you know what? If Balor
As funny
never,
as that may
if Balor
sound.
never takes off
But
the
I'm
makeup and the
talking
wig, no one's gonna
resume.
beat him.
I'm talking resume. Finn Balor was God in Japan. He's been excellent over here. He's the first Universal Champion. They obviously thought something of him 2 years ago when they put that belt, the brand new title on him first.
Who is more important
You know?
in monster history, King Kong or Godzilla?
Godzilla. And don't you start with Kong's 2 films. Godzilla's got over 30. Kiss his fire-breathing ass. Oh, boy.
wow.
Oh, he's American. Kong's American.
No, he's not. He's African.
Right here. Yeah,
Kong's
he's an
African.
import. Get out of here.
Kong is American, I know.
You know, and what did they do with Kong? They built a wall. Stay out.
It's getting political.
What? They did that for Kong. Godzilla just go boom, down goes wall.
All right, so let's
Godzilla's
jump
a bad
let's
motherfucker.
jump into the female.
Oh,
I want
he
you guys.
burned my belly.
I want you.
Oh, King Kong, he burned my belly. What a
He did, that was-
fag. Remember that? He ran off.
It's hurtful what you're saying.
And then the
right now.
lightning hits Kong all of a sudden.
You're
You're
hurting me.
complaining about Balor.
You're hurting me.
Oh, the lightning hit Kong. Watch out, dinosaur. This stupid version. Die, Kong. You blow.
Wow, talk about some anti-Americans.
Wow. Pharaoh's
Monster Zero?
Sorry. Pharaoh
Anyway.
communist?
He's,
Come on.
he's
I
fucking
like
communist
Godzilla. How do
Pharaoh.
I become communist?
You
Look
turned
at
on King Kong,
Steve,
dude. I don't know.
That's very wrong.
You turn
I
on
am
the
not communist.
Kong stuff, bro.
What?
You turn on Kong.
You turn on
That's
Kong.
awful,
You turned
man.
on Kong.
I love King Kong,
No,
but not
no,
compared
it's
to
too late
Zilla.
now.
Oh, now it's
Too late. Just like Larry Mormon and Alexa,
I
it's too
can
late for
never
you now.
watch King Kong
Too
again.
late, Mormon.
It's too late,
I'll
Mormon.
fool them all. I'll watch the Peter Jackson one.
All right, so let's talk about
Hey.
this. Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Can I just jump in for a
Yeah,
second?
absolutely. Go ahead.
The match they had on the other night is literally one of the worst matches I ever saw in my life.
Which-
I swear to God,
The tag match. We get
Ronda
what-
Rousey and Sasha
Ronda
Banks
Rousey!
against
That's
Patty
excellent!
McFadden and
I like that.
Tamina
Tamina
Farina.
Snuka.
I swear to God, there was a point.
There was-
I actually texted Monty. I'm
Did
like,
you?
this is the worst
he did.
thing I've ever seen.
You know,
like the
Miller
sus.
doesn't like me. He doesn't have my phone number. He
Well,
doesn't-
because you fucking
he
beat
doesn't-
up King Kong, dude.
You killed
What
King
is,
Kong.
what is
You-
this
you're
shit? You
banned.
judge me over a fucking
Yeah, I'm
monster
judged.
movie?
I saw
There's
that.
certain things that are unforgivable, and that's one of them.
I
Oh,
actually
my
turned.
God.
I actually turned Raw off because I was
okay.
like, the punches was so lousy. Nia Jax can't move at all.
She's
I
not
was
like
like, this
most
is
girls.
terrible. It was,
She moves well for a big girl.
no, for a big girl, but not
You
for
know,
a human.
she just lost a few pounds.
Yeah, she's pretty. If she just lost
Yeah,
300 pounds.
walking into this
But
one.
no, I'm sorry.
Well, what does
I had
this
to
say?
jump in.
What
It
does
was
this say
terrible.
here? Micah says no mic skills whatsoever. Match interesting. You thought that match was interesting.
No,
Miller.
no. I think I.
Oh, the match
I'm
build-up
interested.
is
I'm
interesting.
interested in the Sasha Banks
Okay.
Ronda Rousey match.
Okay.
But I got to tell you, every time they do this, these little, vignette mic offs in the
Yeah?
ring, they're losing me. Sasha Banks
Well-
is like reading a script,
Yes.
and Ronda Rousey is struggling with her. Ronda has done a good job, and Sasha is dragging her down.
I disagree with that. I
Go ahead.
actually really enjoyed what Sasha did this week because they're starting to finally show me. You guys probably didn't catch her in NXT, but
No.
I'm still holding on to the Sasha that was a heel. She's never been one since they called her up to the big. You've never seen her this way. She was such an effective bitch in NXT, and she's starting to turn into that a little bit. And I'm praying for it. I actually like this week when she told Ronda off, and Ronda is definitely weak on the mic. I will say that.
I don't.
but
what?
Sasha-
Ronda has
Sasha,
done a
if
pretty
anything, will,
decent job, and Ronda's done a decent job, and I think
She's all
Sasha's
right.
kind of
What's
dragging
with
her
all the
down.
gushing with Ronda? That annoys the shit out of me.
She's fucking done a great job.
Stop gushing, though.
Come
She's like, oh, you know what I'm talking about? When she's
Yes.
just, shucks, so clap for me. Oh, stop that already. I think that's just taking away from her overall badassery. Oh, you
Badassery.
you put here McIntyre looking much bigger than usual. We covered that already.
looking huge.
He's a walking bicycle pump.
He is.
You think he's on the juice?
Interestingly
Oh,
enough,
yeah. You think? Maybe. I don't know.
Interestingly enough, and they had a really good triple threat for the Intercontinental title on Raw this week between the champion Dean Ambrose, your favorite, Steve, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley. I enjoyed this match. Very good match. Lio Rush gets himself involved, and Bobby Lashley wins the Intercontinental title.
I thought that was a good match.
I enjoyed that.
Pharaoh very excited about Lashley winning the Intercontinental
Well,
title.
I liked it. I thought it was good writing for him, and I like Lio Rush with him, and I don't care if in the minority for that one.
You're
I
not-
think
you're
Lio
not.
Rush
I
has done a
think Lio
great
Rush
job
is
with
hilarious.
Lashley. I think he's excellent for him.
I have to agree with you,
You know,
Pharaoh.
and have you noticed that athletically, Lio Rush is Spider-Man? You cannot catch
that
this
was-
guy.
that was utterly
this
ridiculous,
Guy is
yeah.
incredibly athletic.
Yes.
It's like, wow. They should feature a little more of that. He's excellent. Great wrestler,
And-
by the way. I know he's tiny.
And
Excellent.
the whole Dean Ambrose not having the title is awesome.
Well, here he goes again with another forgetful run for the most part, Dean Ambrose.
terrible.
And it's
Well, you
really
know what?
not his fault. He had a good,
Stinks.
decent feud with Rollins.
yeah, but you know what? You're building something with Rollins, and you just
Right.
like also you just
I think
you fall off script.
Well, you know
It's,
what it was, though? I'm glad they did it, though, because the previous week they had a very good street fight. It was, and it was met well by the internet, too. It was a really good match. It's almost like that's enough. We've seen it, so I'm glad that there's no more of it and that they've moved on, and Lashley's got the belt now. And there's rumors flying. Now, you're right about Sami being injured, Sami Zayn, but there's rumors flying that this is all setting up the stage for a returning Kevin Owens who goes after Lashley. And the fans would eat that up. They would, because Kevin Owens is missed on this program. He really is. He brought a
Yeah.
lot to the table. You know,
Monty saw him at the Cordon Bleu table.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, just delivering my mail.
you know what's funny? You're going to be shocked. Have you seen what Kevin looks like now?
No.
He lost all his weight.
Really?
He's got the arms, and he got it all off him. He
that's
looks
good.
Good
looks
for him.
He
Good
looks
for him.
fantastic.
least
I was
he's
like,
healthy.
Wow. Yeah.
God bless him.
And
God
all the
bless
things
him.
he used to
God
be able
bless.
to do in the
God
ring
bless.
before. He was
'Cause he cut
already
down on the Cordon
doing
Bleu.
AJ Styles shit before with that weight. Imagine what he can do now.
Real quick
Holy
question:
shit.
You think the Bella twins scissor? Or they did at one
He's
point?
got the sister scissoring. This
I-
guy.
I'm not
And you go to
commenting.
church, right?
Yeah,
They
I'm a
actually
Catholic.
open a door
What
when
does
you
that have
go
to
in?
do with church?
Scissoring?
Yeah.
I don't think it's got anything to do with church. That's why I'm asking. Do they hold the doors open when
Where
you
in the
get there, or
Bible?
do they
Where in
shut
the
them
Bible
in?
does it say "Thou shalt not scissor"?
Well, if you want to get technical, it doesn't say anything about scissoring. It says about even thinking about stuff, you might as well pull your eyes out. So if you're thinking about scissoring, I have to think that there's a
The
segue in there
11th
somewhere.
commandment: Thou
That's the
shalt not
11th?
scissor.
What is this, Mel Brooks? I bring you these 11. 10 commandments. What's going on here?
All right, let's talk about
What do you
my
got?
girl
Aye.
starting to fall out of favor with me, man. I thought Moment of Bliss really was terrible.
Well, what were you expecting?
I expect some witty
stinks.
comedy.
Witty?
Yeah, witty
From
comedy.
Alexa.
It's
Witty. It does stink.
It's terrible. Yeah,
The women are quickly losing their momentum.
I gotta tell you, I gotta agree with you.
Gee, I wonder why.
On that, I was expecting a lot more from her.
What's the matter,
You know what?
ladies?
That's what I
Couldn't
mean.
sustain?
You know what's funny? Pharaoh said to me, and I got to agree with him because when I listen to other broadcasts and other podcasts, a lot of people just do not like Alexa Bliss.
very
like
They
strange.
give her credit for
I like
like
her.
quick one-liners in the ring, but beyond that, she's really losing some street cred out there.
Oh, it's weird. I don't understand why. I think she's got the goods.
I think she's a
great
superstar.
heel.
She's a
I think
superstar.
so. I think she's
But
an
I'm
excellent
telling you
heel.
what, though,
Excellent heel.
They should have got her more prepared for this because they really needed this to be like a home run. When you do these these Piper Pits, Flower Shop, Snake Pit. Well, Snake Pit sucked, but Barber Shop that sucked too. Body Shop that sucked too. So they've had a lot
What
of.
about Jericho's show?
Had a lot of
Jericho's
foul
show was
balls.
great.
It was good. Yeah, Jericho's an entertainer, right?
Jericho was great.
But when you put someone in that position, get them ready.
Miz TV.
You
Miz
know,
has done
Miz
well.
TV's.
Come on, he's done well.
It's okay. It's good.
He's done well.
Listen, when you
It's
rank
worked
these
for years. He's done something.
Flair for the Gold,
Okay.
that was terrible.
Piper's Pit by far.
Piper
Piper's
Pit, the
Pit's
great.
the one.
He's
And
untouchable.
second to me is Flower Shop.
Yeah,
Flower Shop
Adrian
rocks.
Adonis,
That
man.
thing was awesome,
Oh, it
dude.
was great.
Hilarious.
Just him in that dress alone made you laugh.
Hilarious.
And then Barbershop's got to be next, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
But Piper's Pit, like I said, the first thing they should have done on Moment of Bliss
That
was
would be
that they
great.
should have had Tamina as the guest, and she
With
hits
the
over the head with a
coconut.
coconut.
That would've been
like Roddy
great.
Piper did.
You would have had it rolling right there. That would have been the best episode
oh my
ever.
God.
And that's why I'm not writing for WWE, because I actually have a brain.
I'm telling you what, if you would have opened up with that, it would have been must-see TV at least for 8 episodes.
Oh, the outrage, though. Oh, the keyboard people. I can't believe you got so
One
empty.
banana, two banana.
What about Alexa getting walked in on with her?
Again,
the keyboard people are going crazy. Oh my
done
God!
poorly.
Done
poorly.
It was an unflattering shot.
It's like
It wasn't
put her in
even-
front of a mirror like
If
she's
you're gonna do it,
actually
do it
getting
right.
dressed.
Yeah, there wasn't-
Not like,
that was
oh,
bad.
I'm just standing here with my breasts hanging out.
Yeah,
it's like,
it was-
come on.
it was pretty
and it's
good.
like this too. I'm coming in. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm
So,
coming in with your cup of coffee, Miss Bliss.
yeah. Oh my
I
God.
am coming in with your cup of the caffeinated beverage.
Exactly.
It's terrible.
Exactly.
Oh,
What was your take when?
And by the way,
What was your take when Pretty Lady came out?
Well,
What the-
let's-
Were you like, who's that?
let's
Because
start.
I knew who it was.
Let's
but-
start with this. When
Pretty
you do these
Lady,
backstage
Oh boy.
vignettes,
Yeah.
yes.
it's okay to pre-record them. Take a couple of different
Get it right,
tries,
you know.
right?
Take a
Get it
couple of
right.
different
takes.
No one's gonna know.
Right.
Nobody's
Get
gonna
it
Pre-record.
right.
Come
Get
on.
it
Dewey
right.
done wrong.
Do
Come
we
on.
done wrong?
Dewey done wrong. So I saw that asshole come out.
Oh.
Now I only knew he was from what are the Big Mechanics or whatever the fuck their names
Big
are.
mechanics. Big mechanics. Heavy machinery.
Oh, whatever.
Big
Same
mechanics.
Big
Bob
Mechanics.
the
Heavy
Builder.
machinery.
What the fuck is going on?
He comes out.
The
he's-
large refrigerator repairman.
He comes
yes.
out with his
Pretty
work.
lady!
I mean, why don't
Whoa,
you
he's like a
again?
bushwhacker.
No, I took it as Rick Steiner.
Okay.
It's like, can you
Okay.
come up with your own shit?
Okay.
I understand that people copy each other, but like, make it somewhat original.
Wasn't
Make
there
it
some tag
somewhat.
team from the 90s, Doofus and Cletus or something like that? They reminded me of them. I
Yeah.
can't remember who they were, but
So
ooh.
at first I go,
Oh,
is he
man.
hitting on Alexa and is he going to be chasing Alexa around like
lady.
George the Animal Steel with
Oh, it's
Elizabeth?
hilarious.
But guess what? They fucked it all up because he showed up on SmackDown the next day drinking eggs.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a boo.
Welcome to the show. You're going to be a comedy
I gotta
act.
tell you.
Oh, wow.
I gotta tell you right now. Pharaoh was like, it was a good weekend, and I was like, yeah, it was a pretty good week for wrestling.
There
I
was
think
some
we
good
recovered.
stuff.
But guess what? Now that we're talking about it, the only
You're
decent
finding
thing,
you're finding some bad stuff.
the
but there
only
was some good
decent
stuff.
shit that happened was the 4-way match for the Royal Rumble main
I
event.
like that. I thought that was good.
I didn't
like to
see
get the
it. What
Continental
happened?
title
I
match.
fell asleep
thought
too,
that was
but
good.
I always catch the recap. The 2-minute video clip. Okay.
Almas pinned Mysterio. Excellent match this week.
50-50
great.
booking, dude.
No, not this. No, not when you beat Rey Mysterio one-on-one. It's not. That's a big win
Larry
for Almas.
Mormon wants to hear
Larry!
Larry!
I thought Larry's at the island again.
He is, but he was really wanted
my
to hear
God.
your breakdown of that.
Of what? That match?
Of that match, yeah.
I thought that was an excellent match. I really enjoyed the chemistry between those two, and the fans had asked for it from the previous week. They did a great job. They did a fucking great job. It's a great match. It was a big victory for Almas. By the way, he has dropped Cien Almas. He's now just Andretti.
Didn't I say that?
Here we go again.
Didn't I say that
It's like
weeks ago?
Rusev used to have a name. Cesaro used to have a full.
Didn't I say that?
When
They
did
dropped
Antonio
it.
And they got to
Cesaro-
do that for your boy Lars Sullivan. They just got to call him
They're not
Sullivan
going to do
or
anything
Lars.
for him because he's getting nervous breakdowns.
Yeah, what is that about? The guy's going to main
The
roster
guy
now. He
that
needs a
Larry
break.
Zbyszko was super high on is getting nervous
Now I need a
breakdowns.
break.
He doesn't even want to come into the. He's getting his
Well,
chance.
some people don't have the goods
Oh
to
my
be a main
God!
eventer.
How do you
Let
blow
me
that?
let me ask you guys this:
Ask away,
how
my
did you
friend.
like the new women's tag team title?
I think they're kind of lame looking, personally.
Thank you.
That's
Watching
me.
the tag match the other night was like
wasn't very-
I actually had to turn the.
No,
I
the
turned
belts
the channel.
themselves they showed.
Oh,
I'm
I
not.
don't-
Do
I'm
you
not
think it's a
very-
must that Sasha and Bailey win these belts after the abuse they've taken for the last year and a half?
It probably will be the first ones who do win it. I would
I
think.
hope
Unless
it's
it's
the
the
Riot
Iconics.
Squad.
It'll be
I
someone
kinda
like
like
that.
that.
I like the
Riot
Iconics
Squad.
too.
How about the
Riot
scissors?
Squad.
Do you think the iconic scissor?
They're roommates.
I'm really working
They're
the
roommates.
scissor thing way
They,
too much.
they hold hands on the way out to the ring.
Listen, talk about starting a trend. You brought it up, right?
What?
AEW,
Yeah.
right? Got a bunch of people dropping out of WWE. You want to tell the fans?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how much to believe of it. I heard that Mike and Maria Kanellis have asked for their release. Big deal. They were barely on television anyway. But more interesting is the Revival has asked for their release. That kind of sucks. I really like them.
They
never.
still there.
They never got. They never got.
know,
they never got
a
what
shot.
they deserved over there.
Because today's wrestling fan don't want to see a catch can wrestling.
You know what this is from, don't you remember? They got punished immediately after one of them said the magic words on a promo that he wasn't supposed to say. And I got excited when he said it. I was like, oh, that's mint.
What'd he say?
He said, we're not here to entertain you. We're professional wrestlers. And I was like, holy shit, they're going to let wrestlers come back? Oh, my God. I got all excited. The next week, they were buried
The end. It's like, come on, Vince. They can't say professional wrestling, Vince. No, they're sports entertainers. You're fired. All right. Well, there you go.
So
There it is. Thanks, Revival. I'll see you in AEW.
You'll see him in AEW.
Yeah, we will. The Young Bucks have been clamoring for them.
You know, again, you
Off
talk
they
to the
go.
Pharaoh, who is the expert. He believes this is a great time for wrestling. He thinks wrestling is strong. You did say that.
I think that wrestling is doing better than some gloom and doomers think, but it's not the Attitude Era. I don't.
I don't.
It's not the
but
golden
as
age
far
of-
as options, you get a lot of
There's
different
a lot
options.
of options, sure.
For me, I feel like wrestling's dying. Okay, I feel like
you're strictly for the most part WWE.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
As
what
am
you
I.
watch.
But
right.
the good news for wrestling fans out there, Raw was up in the ratings after a long
Recently,
time.
yeah.
SmackDown was actually down. If I run through the SmackDown numbers just to give people an idea, on October 16th it was 2.55 million watched. The 23rd 2.09, 30th 211. November the 6th of November 2.1.
How about more recently?
If you jump up to December 25th, Christmas, which is understandable, it's pre-taped, it's 1.9.
Right.
And then you've got January 1st, 2.09, and then January 2.03.
Right.
You're talking, it's a long way away when they used to have a 5 share.
Right. Right.
So,
So I just
I
read
mean-
this morning. That's why I sent that to you. That it was a pretty reliable source. I can't remember exactly who, but it was it seemed pretty good that they were actually getting up towards 3 again, which is
Well,
good.
this Raw, the 8
Considering-
p.m. hour took a 2.78 in.
That's good.
The 9 p.m. took a
compared to when they were.
2.78.
Yeah.
And if this isn't anybody realizing how unhappy they are with the Royal Rumble, is the main event took a 2.6. So that's a
Believe it
pretty
or not-
substantial drop.
To me, that's not, believe it or not, that's really
Why is
not
that?
that bad because I've seen much worse. Oh my God, I've seen much worse drops. As a matter of fact, a month ago they weren't like you said, they weren't even at 2 million.
No, it's
now
true.
they're flirting with 3 again. So they're doing something right, and they are.
Well,
the
so
writing has been better.
In comparison, the Raw record low was 2.32. I don't know where that falls
Right.
in. Yeah, so 2.32. And here's the bigger problem that the WWE has, and I want you guys to weigh in on this. We're all aware that later on this year, SmackDown will be going to Fox Network along with Raw. Raw on Monday nights and SmackDown on Friday nights.
Okay.
Friday night's the deadest night on television.
But they're on a much larger network, so they have much more viewership compared to the USA Network, clearly. But let me ask you this. You ink a 5-year deal, a huge network like that, and I want your opinion on this. The ratings continue to stay as low as they can. Fox says, you know what? Here's your money. Here's your 5 years of money. We're canceling the show.
Well, let me ask you this:
What do they do?
Who else is getting 2 million plus viewers on a Friday night? Is there anybody doing that?
I don't know.
I have no
So if they
idea.
go out there and they do what they normally do, then everything will be probably fine.
I would have to think that a 2.2 for a regular cable television is not very good, but don't hold me to if there's any fans out there
I
that
have
do know.
no idea.
My fear is this could get really bad. And, that's all I'm saying. What would stop a huge network? They've canceled huge shows before.
Right.
And then where does the WWE go then?
Vince will find something.
You don't seem to be too concerned.
I'm not.
Do you like the move to Fox?
Part of me likes it. Part of me is very hesitant. We'll see what happens.
Like, how do you feel about a Friday night? Friday night sucks to watch wrestling,
Listen,
right?
again, we both know how much this has changed. To compare the viewing ratings now to when the Attitude Era was around is hilarious. It's not the same deal.
Well, yeah, it's not.
It's
Definitely not.
hilarious. It's like, why bother? We all have something called a DVR. We'll watch the damn thing whenever we want. So, and on top of it, the pay-per-views, everybody's locked into the network. This is a different world we live in right now. I judge Vince's success by, is he doing good at the arenas? He is.
At what point would either of you guys
People are
drop?
coming.
At what point?
By the
Would,
thousands.
what point would you guys drop the network?
I would never drop it unless I can't stand the product.
What if
They've gotten close
it's not-
recently,
wait,
if that's what you're
no,
asking. They
what I'm
came
trying to
close
say,
in the last
even if you're not a
couple of months, they
WWE
really
fan,
started sucking.
if you're like this anti-WWE fan, I guarantee
Yeah.
you still have the network because you're a wrestling fan. For $9.99, it's like
You know what?
don't have a Coca-Cola for one day.
Let me tell you
or
right
whatever,
now,
right?
there are those independent people out there that absolutely, and you know this, hate Vince and don't subscribe to his network and don't
But
watch him.
the majority of the people
You know?
own the network. Okay,
Right.
They have it.
I like the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point to you is this:
they're good.
at what point,
They're
what
entertaining.
price limit would stop you from getting the network?
$10. Don't raise the price on
They're
me.
in no danger of losing my.
If they went to $20
Right
a
now.
month,
Out.
No,
I'd be out.
Out.
Nah, you know,
$20 a month is not worth it to me.
Honestly, if they had the nerve to double it on principle alone, I wouldn't re-up. To tell you the truth, if you're gonna turn around and double it on me out of nowhere, fuck.
When
that.
these pay-per-views come on, do you feel like it's a must-watch?
Depends. I want to watch the Royal Rumble. That feels must-watch. to me.
Well,
I do
that's
too.
one
I
of
love
the
that
that's one of
event.
the always one of the
I
better
love that
pay-per-views.
event. WrestleMania usually
I like
feels
the
like a
Survivor
must-watch.
Series.
Survivor Series is a great one.
That's good.
I'm going to tell you what happens with me. I have my laptop.
Yes.
I put it on. I have it playing to the left of me, and I'm watching regular TV.
Okay.
And I always just like have headphones if I see something I want to listen to. Because I get a lot of shit that goes on there. Those pre-shows, they're
No,
terrible.
I don't
They're
watch
They're
that.
fucking so
Garbage.
bad.
I don't watch
man.
those.
I love what Evan calls the redheaded dude, Art Garfunkel. Hilarious. That Sam Roberts guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Art Garfunkel. He's
And
right.
that guy's done well for himself.
He's
though.
horrible.
He's done well for
I
himself.
could care less. He's fucking horrible. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we're
He is
running out of
terrible.
time, so I want to
He's
ask
done
you
well.
guys about
Carrot Top.
Mandy Rose and the Jimmy Uso angle. I happen to like it very
Sure.
much.
Sure.
Do you know what we're talking about there, Miller?
No.
Oh, it was,
Go ahead.
It was hilarious. Mandy Rhodes has decided because she hates
Naomi?
Naomi, which I agree.
That she's
So-
going after Jimmy
So she's
Uso?
going to go after Jimmy. So basically, she sent Jimmy her key to her hotel room.
Did he take it?
And he took it, and he went to the room, and she was basically standing there in her, hello,
God.
how
Good
you doing?
God.
How you doing?
Good God.
You know, and
Good God.
hilariously enough, is she's like, oh Jimmy, you know you want to. This fucking guy comes out of the bathroom snapping photos and goes running out
Nice.
the door,
Private eye.
and which was so fucking hilarious. I'm like, it's so stupid,
But it's
then-
kinda
It was
awesome.
fun. Yeah, it's funny, stupid. I love funny, stupid.
Yes.
So I'm a big fan of that. So Jimmy, she was like, really, Jimmy, you think I would want you? You know, and she was like, she mentions Naomi. Jimmy walks out, and then walks Naomi. They start brawling. You got a nice shot of her on the bed. Woo! And I hear Joey Styles, cat fight. I was like, oh, this is
They're
great.
getting a little racy, huh?
And ironically, the ratings shot up during that
don't
that
blame 'em.
segment. So there
Among
you go.
other things.
Among other
Hello.
things, look at Shotgun Miller.
If
my
Mandy
God.
Rose left you her keys, Miller, would you go to the
Yes.
hotel room?
Come on, man.
Yes.
Would you?
You know?
You would
Right
too?
after I get done with Sasha Banks.
No. Mandy Rose leaves the keys. Here's Miller.
Oh my God!
Not if I get there
Hello.
first.
Glazed donut.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave a tray of cordon bleu out in the hallway. Monty ain't getting that.
Wait a minute, Mandy Rose, cordon bleu. I don't know. I'll go with the cordon bleu.
This is a
Dude, I don't know
dilemma.
why I'm thinking about this, but you
What?
one time you had such dry humor. This one time, remember my brother, my big,
Yeah.
my little brother who's a really big dude.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were sitting at the table, and I was making those famous TV dinners.
Oh, by the
right?
way, this guy made what a cook.
The greatest
I
TV
can,
dinner
can I cook a
Fucking
TV
what a
Salisbury
TV
steak,
dinner?
right?
Oh my God! You hit it right in the head!
with the tinfoil
Oh,
trays,
my
the way
God.
they used to
Awesome.
taste.
We used to eat about how many? 18
Oh, my
Salisbury
mother
steaks?
always knew when you were over. She's like, you foxy right into my
I got the
face.
little cranberry
Oh, my
dessert
God.
there, the
Oh,
crumble.
was-
man, look at you!
it was-
Life is
I'm in the
good.
same place, my friend. The
It
same
was so
place.
classic because we're getting ready to dig in, and my brother's a big guy. He could pound away those TV dinners too. He comes walking over and he gives Mike the puppy dog face, and Mike looks at me and he goes, "Can I have some too?" It was so fucking funny. It was like, "No, you can't." Mike's like,
I used to like the turkey one too. It was like
the turkey
Thanksgiving.
one. Oh
was
my
like a
God!
homeless
I never touched
Thanksgiving.
that.
You know, I was one of those kids that they marketed to. I was like a sucker. Anytime they put like a cartoon of
Oh,
something
yeah,
I like,
me too.
that was the one I wanted. It didn't matter what was inside. I was like, gotta get that
So
one.
Booberry was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Holy shit, I need Booberry."
Let me ask you something.
I
Did you
gotta
guys
get-
eat Frankenberry?
No.
So
That
like,
sounds
so like with the
terrible.
WWE, I told you I've always been a WWE guy. No matter what, I couldn't go to an NWA card. Wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat Count Chocula because he was the enemy of Frankenberry.
You're
I had to eat
This
Frankenberry.
guy.
Oh no, I would go with my mother like shopping. I'd be, ooh, Bobby
Did you-
Sherman record on the back. I need this.
Did you dislike Ric Flair being a Hogan guy?
Oh, I fucking hated him.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm telling you. So my dilemma is that when I was watching WWE, we watched Georgia Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, we did.
loved them.
We
I
loved
loved
it.
the Freebirds.
Yeah.
I, you know, it was great stuff.
Great 2 hours.
But I got to tell you what, when they ever came to, and they didn't come to this area much.
No.
So if they ever did, I had no interest.
Right.
In fact, when I was in the military, it took all my heart and soul to step into an NWA at the time WCW
but you know what's
match.
funny? I'm
Really?
not so sure most of like us. We were very loyal to Vince's company. I don't know if it was like
And
that.
what we get out of it?
We got nothing.
Got
You know
nothing.
what kind of peeves me? I am one of its original subscribers to the network from day one.
Yeah.
And month after month, year after year, I see free. You know, it wasn't free when I joined.
No, right.
You'll get a free month, a free month. I'm like watching all these things that are free for new people, and not once in all these years now. It's almost 6 years now with the network. They never once said, "Thank you for your patronage. Here's a shirt. Thank you for your patronage. Here's a coupon." Give me something.
That's funny. They just sent me this brand new WrestleMania
WrestleMania
2 shirt for
what?
free.
For what'd you do?
I got the network.
You see what I'm saying?
Look at that.
You
Is
see
that
what
terrible? What
You see-
happens?
And you
if
know
it-
what's funny? This guy, this fucker, is going to cancel it, and the next week he'll have a WrestleMania 4 frisbee.
Damn
Oh,
straight.
look what I got. Oh, Jimmy.
And
Yeah, so I
Adrian
should just
Adonis.
cancel, right?
That's
and
it.
then I'll re-up, and I'll come in. Look what I got. I got my own pair of WWE scissors. Guess
Scissors.
what I can do with these? Hey, check this out. Woo-hoo-hoo. I can't anymore.
I got an.
This show's outrageous.
I'm
Cut.
scared.
I got an Adrian Adonis hand puppet.
Oh, speaking of hand puppets.
Miller's very funny today, by the
Speaking
way.
of hand puppets, I heard that Goldilocks made an appearance on some show. What was that? What's his name? Adrian Cleats? What's his name? Was it Adrian? Adrian the Streets?
I don't know.
What
I
was
don't.
that?
I don't know. I
You
don't
don't
know.
remember that? The
I don't know.
Streets?
I don't know. But
That was a-
Thursday.
Yeah, I'm
Thursday
aware of
we
that.
have a guest.
What the fuck's that got to do with the guy that got Goldilocks? I don't
He's
know.
getting
what
out
you're
of
talking-
control.
Why is out of control? Yeah, this guy had Goldilocks on. What?
So Hannibal had Adrian Street on.
That's not Hannibal's fault.
Did you like that interview?
Yeah, that was good.
It's a good interview.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's
Yeah.
Adrian Street?
You
Exactly.
know what?
Exactly.
Wow.
No,
who
I
he
knew
is.
it.
What are you talking about?
I was a big fan of Adrian Street. So
Yeah, we were.
Adrian Street
Absolutely. We're just fucking
was
around.
Adrian Adonis before he was
Oh.
adorable
He
Adrian
was,
Adonis.
yeah. He was, yeah.
Vince came up with that idea off of Adrian Street.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
So Adrian actually was going to be a guest on this show a
He
while
was?
back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
A while back.
Blowing the cobwebs out. Yeah, what did happen?
Adrian thought he was a little more important than he actually is.
Really? Is that what we're doing?
You don't remember this?
Wow.
You were on the phone with me. You said, forget it.
Well, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Forget it.
Was he holding out for like something like scissoring?
No.
Something like, what was it? What did he?
Actual,
what were his terms?
in actuality,
I want to scissor Miller. What?
he's a little bit. He's
Hell to the no.
He's a little bit. He's a little. Did you?
Hells to the
He's
no.
He's a little bit older, so you know you get. Guy's in great shape,
He's
by
in
the way.
phenomenal
Holy shit!
shape. Holy
But
shit.
you know
is.
he's in England, I think, or Scotland, or whatever it is, and so we were gonna have to do a show with him at like 6 a.m. or something.
When did
like that.
Hannibal have it with him? What time of day was that?
Hannibal looked like he was pretty tired, so it must have been very early in the morning.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
you know, but again, it's funny. You know, of course, a lot of people watch Hannibal's interviews,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And a lot of people watch Monte The Pharaoh's interviews.
Yeah.
Monte The Pharaoh interviews seem to be
Much
top.
better.
What? What is he doing over there? Oh, I'm out of control.
It's up to the customer.
Ay,
So
Dios mia.
this one was not one of the better interviews. Adrian didn't
Really?
he didn't really have a lot to say. It wasn't
Okay.
much to say.
Okay.
Anyway, running out of time. Just want to send out. What do you think of the Miz and Shane? Going to win the tag team titles this
Probably.
weekend, and that's worth
Probably.
it. I think that's a good idea. That could be kind of fun.
You think
Yes.
so?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
now
got-
you guys are on board.
that's
Last week
got
I
my
said I was
interest.
getting into it. You all laughed at me.
Anyway, we got a pretty important week coming up next week. We've got the infamous Hannibal will be on via Skype at 2
Nice.
p.m. Here in Village Connection Radio,
That would be awesome.
and then at 8 o'clock. Sorry, we have Bobby C. will be in studio.
splendid one.
The splendid one, Stephen Miller's favorite
I
wrestler.
should be his
Steve, what do you
manager.
do here all day? It sounds like I don't think I'm going to go back home and come back. What are we going to do? You going to order some food or something?
We'll have some food, have some dinner.
Order some food.
Trying to
have
figure
some
out what
dinner,
to
Have some
maybe-
ribs.
Maybe go somewhere, get something to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
all right.
You know what?
Yeah, let's feel.
It's on me.
It sounds like it's going to.
Oh, even better.
Wow. It sounds
right.
like it's going to be a day.
It'll be a nice day.
It'll be.
You'll do it. You'll do the in crowd, and then what kind of break you have after that?
Then an hour and a half till.
Hey, can I tell you something? And this is really true.
Yes.
I don't get nervous around anybody famous.
No,
Doesn't really
no.
wait, but gotta tell you a little bit. I got a little excited talking to Jen Runyon today. I got a little
You know
excited.
what I found very strange, which is you talk, I'll hang up. I was like, where you going?
You kind of.
That was not like you.
You got
you
a little.
were
I think
intimidated.
you got a little.
Yeah.
A little
he got
starstruck.
No,
starstruck.
in the reality, I was at work and people were walking to my office.
Oh, is that what it
But
was?
no,
Oh,
but what it was is
okay.
because
Oh,
I got to tell
a
you,
piddle or something.
we discussed the whole in crowd. So the in crowd, I don't know if you knew this, was a movie,
He said that last week.
right? And so
What's his face was cast in
Joe
it.
Pantoliano.
So me and Miller,
Right. Right.
me and Miller, we text or whatever, and I was thinking about Joe Pantoliano.
Right.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
So I put on YouTube just to see what this movie was about.
Right.
And dude, the dancing in this movie is friggin' incredible.
I give her all the credit in the world because she was not a dancer and she held her own. She was the female lead, and she had to play like the hot dancer
Right.
on a 60s dance
Well,
show.
if you don't mind, I shared with Miller. I said to him, "Look, like I have a lot of respect for her, right? She's a really nice lady, and she was
really is,
in a
yeah.
lot of she was pretty famous for
She's
a
done
a
some
time,
stuff.
right? For sure,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
But I said to Miller, I go, man, she seems very miscasted in this movie because she's not a dancer, and those dancers are like."
They were all pros.
And again, I wasn't looking at her dancing at the time. I just knew she wasn't a dancer. I didn't think she was a dancer.
Right. Sounds like
And these
she-
dudes were like,
sounds like she pulled it
out
off,
of
so-
control dancing.
ridiculous.
So then I started watching other clips, and she looked okay, but I was like, because it really wasn't I didn't watch the movie, so it was YouTube clips, but I'm assuming it was more of a musical dance movie, right?
No, not. But it was more of a love story.
So there's acting. It's mostly acting then?
That
Then I got it
eliminates me.
wrong.
Yeah. There was a bunch of dance scenes, but mostly it was like a rich guy, poor girl with the rebel boyfriend. The love triangle.
But,
thing.
so dancing wasn't the primary function of this movie then?
No.
Okay, so then she wasn't miscast. So
No, not at all.
When you look at YouTube and you see it going on, the clips are all dancing,
all the dancing,
and I'm like,
yes.
holy shit! Like, I don't know how she did this.
Around the time that the Dirty Dancing film came out.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
Okay.
So
So it was more like a Dirty Dancing thing.
Yes.
Movie with dancing.
with dancing.
Got
yes.
it. Got it.
And it was
got
a
it.
cute movie with a great soundtrack. So
Yeah.
it was a cute.
I'll
film.
tell you what. I think I'm gonna watch it because I was like, this dancing is friggin' sick.
And I gotta say, she's like my sister, so
Yeah.
it's not taking it the wrong way. She looked like $10 million.
Oh, she's absolutely.
It's stunning.
I don't know how old she is, and I'm not asking, but she's
Stunning. Yeah.
You
That's
guys,
my pal.
right?
That's
yeah,
fair.
totally stunning.
That's
That's
fair.
my pal.
Glad to have her on the station,
That's fair,
man.
and the
She's
Pharaoh
the
remains
best.
She
neutral.
is.
That's fair.
You want to laugh? You want to laugh? When I left the old station when she was on the show, this is how much she trusts me. I never even cleared it with her when we quit. I called her up from the car after
By
I
the
quit.
way,
I was
we
like,
quit.
Jen, just so you know, we quit.
We quit.
You know what, dude? That's called teamwork, man.
And she's like, yeah, cool, whatever you want.
That's good teamwork.
Whatever you want to do. Nice, one of the nicest people you ever want to meet in your life.
That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, she seems like a really nice person. So, but
Home run of a human being.
but I thought like I said, I thought it was interesting. I definitely just gonna watch that movie.
Before we go,
yeah, go ahead.
I think it's our duty to mention the new Jets coach
Oh, absolutely.
and the new Jets coaching staff.
Yes, please.
Any thoughts on? Oh, can I do this?
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
all you, bro.
Yeah, but
Wild
but
Eyes
gotta-
Adam
but
Gaze?
you gotta watch me when I do.
Yeah, that guy's got psycho eyes,
How am I
bro.
doing?
You're good. You're a little crazy.
Doing good.
He's got the Manson lamps.
At first, I don't know how you felt. I wanted McCarthy, just like most Jet
Yes,
fans. I wanted an experienced head coach with a Super Bowl championship who had groomed a
Yeah.
quarterback like an Aaron Rodgers. So naturally, and the last time we had a real coach was Parcells in my book.
Right.
So I wanted someone like that. So when I heard Adam Gase, I lost my mind, just like you did. I think your headline on Facebook was, "Well, they did it again," and then I wrote in, "I hate them,"
Right.
and then Mundo wrote in, "God help us all," or whatever
Right.
it was. So we were all like, feeling suicidal over it. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you don't always get who you want, but at the same time, we wanted an offensive-minded coach, and we wanted a defensive-minded coach for the defense. And now that they've hired Adam Gase and Greg Williams, and I'm very happy about Greg Williams for whatever it's worth, I feel like it's the right thing.
I think
it is.
You would you rather had McCarthy and Greg Williams?
Of course, on
Okay.
the surface. But in the end, I'm praying the old Joe Torre thing. No one
Listen,
I go
wanted
ba- I
Joe
go back to
Torre, so
football,
I'm like,
bro.
please let this be one of those situations.
I'm a Giant fan.
where
Let
it works out.
Let me tell you
Please,
something.
we need it
No
already.
Giant fan could sit here and tell you they wanted Tom Coughlin as their coach.
Right. That's
And
fair.
look what happened. You got 2 Super
That's
Bowls.
fair.
Out of it.
Listen,
That's
in the
fair.
end, it's going to be this way. If they end up going to the playoffs and maybe, God willing, a Super Bowl,
Oh, please.
like,
Someday.
listen,
soon.
me and him all last season were going back and forth on Darnold because
I love
I
Sam
was
Darnold.
I was
A lot of
I was
faith
a
in him.
Baker Allen guy.
Of course,
And-
we couldn't get Baker, though.
And
you know?
but my whole point was
I was happy we got
is
Sam.
I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong.
Absolutely.
I want to go. You know what?
It'd be nice to be wrong for a
That's
change.
it. I just want to
'cause
be
we're always
wrong.
right when it comes to
I
that.
just want to be wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Miller's been here a long time.
All
We're gonna
right.
call
I wanted
it a
to get
day.
the Jet thing
That
in,
was a
you know.
great. That was a great. And listen, overall on the
Got my
wrestling
fingers
thing,
crossed.
I thought it was a great week for wrestling. I think the Royal
I think
Rumble's going to
so.
be excited.
I hope so.
Real quick, I know the Rumble is Sunday, next Sunday, right?
Next
Yes,
Sunday.
yes.
But we're really not going to be talking a Rumble. Real quick, Miller, who are you going to choose to win the Royal Rumble?
Oh, my God.
I am going to choose Drew McIntyre.
Good call. What do you got there, Pharaoh?
I got to think about this one. I can't just throw this off the top of my head. I don't even know about everybody who's entered yet. I refuse to make a pick right now.
Really?
I refuse.
Wow.
There's way too many more people who haven't been named yet. I refuse.
Who do you
so there
got,
you go.
Monty?
Go ahead, Mike. Take a stab. They haven't even listed all the guys yet. I'm not doing that.
Who do I got?
You know.
Who do I got?
Ryback.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Book-a-doom.
There's two things that are going to happen here.
Yes, sir.
The glass is going to
It's
shatter
gonna
in
be
Austin.
no, it won't be Austin. One, it'll be Dwayne Johnson.
That's what I'm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my original thought. Go on,
Or two, it's going to be your guy.
Balor.
No.
Who? My guy? Who's my guy?
Come on, help me out.
Kenny Omega.
I got a
Thank
lot.
you.
Wow, now that.
Kenny Omega, if it's not The Rock, Kenny Omega will win the Royal
crap.
Rumble. And it will be
Holy-
Brock Lesnar
No, it won't.
against Kenny
No, it
Omega.
won't. As weird as
So-
it sounds, it'll be Kenny Omega choosing his own champion. It'll be him against AJ, who gets the belt back before Daniel.
Okay. Finn Balor, Lesnar.
Lesnar.
You don't need information for this one. You
No,
might as well
I
just
don't.
hang in there, Demon Boy.
Well, it's going to go one of two ways. If remember, I said it this way: if Finn Balor comes out as Finn Balor, then Lesnar's winning the match. If Finn Balor comes out as the Demon, Vince McMahon has already been on record saying the Demon will never lose. So if I see the Demon, there we go. That's what Vince has said. He was like, he's going to protect the Demon character like the Undertaker. He's protecting the Demon. So if the Demon comes out, here we go. Here we go. We now have a champion that you can beat the living tar out of
All right,
easily.
so here I'm going with this.
You know?
If Kenny Omega is in the WWE, he wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I agree with
Lesnar
that.
beats Balor. It's Omega Lesnar WrestleMania.
That would be great.
It's going to flip the world on its ear, and Omega will come out champion. I'm already giving you
I would
what's going to
love
happen.
that,
Okay,
by the
that's.
way. Yeah.
But more than
what about
likely,
if The Rock comes out?
it's
Then
going to
what
be The
happens?
Rock. The Rock's going to go win the title, and he'll go into WrestleMania with the title, and maybe wrestle whoever. It doesn't matter.
Interesting.
But that's my prediction. Anyway, this has been Monty the Pharaoh. This is Mike Monty. That is Stephen Miller. And this is the star of Monty the Pharaoh. Jimmy Farrow, send us out.
You have been watching Monty and the Pharaoh. Until next week at a special start time.
2 p.m.
We will see you then. Later.